$8,000 credit repair software over here on the left versus a $97 one-time payment Google Sheets tool over here on the right. Which one do you think is better? Well, by the time that you finish this video, you're going to be super surprised because it's actually going to be the $97 one. I'm going to show you exactly why. So we've already imported our credit report on both of them, and now I'm going to go show you what your options are. So we're actually going to go over their AI factual disputes. So we're going to go and choose to do a deep level dispute. That's the one that I'm currently in. And it says that you can go down to the field level, which means, balance, date last paid, etc. So not only do you have to start by unchecking all the fields that you do not want to dispute, but it doesn't even include the information that belongs to it. Like this date last reported says 6/2/2021, but you're going to see on the actual dispute letter that it doesn't even include that date. So let's go and uncheck these. And let's say that they have more than one account like this client does. We have to do the same thing for every single one of them because you only want to dispute one part of the account at a time. However, in live automation over here on the right, it does everything for you. We're going to choose the account from the dropdown. It automatically populates the creditor name and the account number. And we're just going to choose one thing to dispute. Date last paid, date last active, date last reported. Let's choose date last active. We're going to say that we want to delete it or we want to correct it. I'm going to choose to delete it. And then you just say which bureaus are reporting it. Next, I'm going to go click into this account and I'm going to copy the date last active and I'm going to go paste it into this last column here. So I didn't have to go uncheck 1,000 things. I didn't have to spend 20 minutes and I would just do the same thing for each of these other accounts that are reported on here or the ones that I want to add to the dispute letter. So now we're going to go and we're going to click on execute attack in the $8,000 one, and it's going to take less than 40 seconds. And then this is the letter that it's actually going to spit out. So obviously I've blocked out the personal information, but if we go check out this account and go look at the date last active, it says the data in this field doesn't match those from the other agencies. Investigate and remedy so all the information is true. Let's check out the data last payment. The data collected from this field itself is unreliable. I demand that the following fields be verified or addressed immediately. So this is not an AI factual dispute. First of all, it's not AI. They're using generated random dispute reasons and they're just throwing them out there. And the second thing is not a factual dispute. A factual dispute is when you are literally going into the account and utilizing the facts taken directly from the credit report, exactly as we did when we highlighted this and went over and dropped it into the dispute reason. And you look at this dispute reason, you're going to see 100% that these facts are included in this factual dispute. It says NFCU account number, yada, yada. Delete this account because the date last active reports 10/1/2021 on Experian and 12/1/2022 on Equifax. I'm actually writing a formula that will go in and extract this information for you so that you don't even have to do that. You just choose the account, what you want to dispute, and it's going to pull it all for you. Now let's go and look at their manual process now that you've seen what their deepest level does for their AI attack. Now we're on their manual dispute side. First, you have to choose an actual dispute letter. And I'm actually going to delete this so that you can see the process of choosing a dispute letter. We can choose either to add some instruction, we can choose from their built-in dispute letters, or we can choose campaign letters, we can choose general letters, but we can also add our own by going over to the letter vault. So I'm just going to randomly choose a dispute letter, and now we have to add some accounts. So from a dropdown, you choose your accounts. It's going to automatically populate the creditor name, the account number, and the type of account and the balance. Next, you have to choose either a built-in reason or you choose to write a custom reason. We're just going to use a custom reason and we're going to press enter. Now this account has been created and then we have to click to send it over to print. Now let's go and check this out. On the start page with mine, you're going to add your personal information. You're going to check which bureaus you want to dispute. You're going to choose a letter from the list of letters or from the ones that you added very easily in one page. And then you're just going to choose a letter closing, like, hey, you need to respond to me within 15 days. Let's go and manually dispute. On this section, you can actually pull your account from the dropdown if you imported your Identity IQ report, or you can just type out whatever you want. For this, we have two different options. First of all, we're going to manually add the creditor name and account number, and you have the option to use a built-in dispute reason, and you can actually change these reasons yourself, add your own. We can click into this box and add a custom dispute reason. And you can actually use both of them if you wanted to use a built-in reason and add some facts after it. And then we're just going to say which bureau is reporting it, and now it's added to the actual credit report. So if I make this a little bit bigger, you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. It's right here. So we have both accounts on here, from the auto and from the manual. And we can actually print our disputes out just like this. So this actually has a preview with one click. We can click here and we can just print out our dispute. So let's talk about what they both do, what mine does that this $8,000 one doesn't, and what mine does not. As you've seen on the Auto Manager, you can import your credit report and easily send out disputes. You can also manually dispute. Both of these include that. However, mine includes custom factual disputes at its most basic level, not at its deepest level. Additionally, you can access to an AI creator where you can create your AI responses, and there are 5 to 6 different options for you to do. You can't do that with this $8,000 one. You can 100% automate because this is a Google Sheets tool, and 100% customize because this is a Google Sheets tool. You cannot do that with this $8,000 piece of work, okay? What can't mine do? When you go over to report, you're going to only be able to import an Identity IQ report. However, the $8,000 one can import Identity IQ, Smart Credit, My Score IQ, and I believe even Privacy Guard, which is absolutely worthless. Mine is automatically going to extract your negative items, and then you just populate these fields with those accounts, and it's going to put all of the creditor name and account numbers on here for you. Another thing that mine does is that you don't have to choose between AI or factual disputes or manual. You can actually do both, just as you've seen on the print page. Both of these accounts were added, but one was created on the Auto Manager and the other one was created on the custom side. Now you will notice another major difference here. Mine was created for someone to fix their own credit. However, I do have a commercial version of this that will be out in a future update. Mine was created as a very diverse tool that allows you 100% customization, 100% automation, AI integration, 1.3 second dispute creation, auto-created disputes, which is coming in a future update, but without client portals, employee logins, or affiliates. So you have to decide whether you want to pay $8,000 as a one-time payment or $97 currently as a one-time payment, or if you're paying them monthly, $149 per month, or $300 per month, or $500 per month, or again, you just want to pay a one-time payment and get your results. Choice is yours. Go check it out and let me know if you have questions.